The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, mwahahaha! Well, I've been recording this conversation for like 10 minutes now, so we better get started. So, hello everyone! Welcome back to this game.
Hey guys!
Howdy!
When we last left off, we don't really know what to do. We got Princess Peach back in our party because she wants to help save the world, and yeah, we don't really know where to go. So,
Yeah, as you can see, there is no way to progress left in the game, which has generally been the way we've always gone forward whenever it's time to, you know, make progress. But there's no dots going to the left. What do you do?
I like the way that Peach is a socially conscientious princess.
Yes. Yes, she is.
She cares about her people, doggone it.
And their ability to wish.
That's right.
oh, I didn't know you could do this.
Stand on the table?
Talk to him while I didn't know there was a different message for this.
That's neat.
That's a completely new
little
Easter egg.
things.
I'd never seen that.
That's the nice thing about this game. Always finding neat stuff.
This is probably the only time in the entire game where it's required that you talk to Frogfucius in order to find out where to go. You can talk to him at other points and he tells you, hey, that princess that's up on Booster Tower, it might be Peach, or something like that. And it's not really required, it's just something you could do. If this was like a traditional RPG where you're supposed to... where it's not like point and click, where you're instead wandering freely around the map, then it would be a lot more useful, but since it's point and click and the next place opens up automatically, you generally don't really need to go see Frogfucius.
No, you're right. That's the only time you're absolutely required to. But now, as you see, we've now got dots so we can go to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness for duck.
And here we are, Star Hill, which looks more like a Katamari than a hill.
Looks like a hemorrhoid with a bunch of pointy metal bits sticking out of it.
This Katamari is very hemorrhoidy.
Time for a new song.
I just calls them like I sees them.
You know, for like a week in my life, I was really gung-ho over Katamari, but after that I was like, never again.
It takes a really special kind of person to get interested in a game where you destroy the planet.
And start off on such a small scale first. You know, just slowly but surely.
You have to be by gum determined to destroy that planet.
Well, how else will you commit to it?
Let's play a game of let's see how many people we can guess belong to these stars. This is obviously Frogfucius.
Frogfucius, of course.
Oh, I want you. You probably have crap money, but I want you anyway.
That's what she said?
Why would she say that? What a horrible person.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Ow.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run. You better kill him.
I intend to.
So, do you suppose...
I really do intend to. No, seriously, I intend to hit this guy.
Better hurry.
Better try harder.
Every RPG has that one enemy that has really high evade and has a chance to run. Every single one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dragon Warrior.
Metal Slimes and Dragon Warrior. In the Breath of Fire series, I'm thinking the Nuts and Bolts.
Right, yep.
Now, do you suppose those guys are as vulnerable to fire as the ones that were in the mine?
Let's find out.
I have no idea.
But dang, do they
Have
hurt.
you been psychopathing things? You really ought to psychopath things.
Oh,
You know, you're totally
no.
curious about their innermost thoughts.
I'll get the innermost thoughts of the next enemies. First, I need to heal. My gosh, the damage
are you
here.
going to be carrying Mallow with you permanently?
Bowser has seen better days.
He's seen better days.
Well, they gotta have some sort of weakness. Let's see if it's... Well, it's probably not super jump, but it'll give me practice for 100 jumps anyway.
Let's see if it's a kick in
Yeah, because you're totally going to do that legit.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. I have never in my life gotten 100 jumps.
Never in my life gotten like what? Like I think the most I've ever done was like maybe 20.
Yeah, I think the best I ever did was like 29.
Oh, here's the instant death. Let's see if I can block it.
And I played this game
Block it! Block it! Block it! Block it! Block it!
ages. Yes.
Okay, those points were worth it, but I didn't completely block it, so Mallow's got 1 HP.
Actually, I thought if you blocked it at all, you know, you're still going to go down to 1.
No, it is possible to
No,
get, like,
if-
perfect timing to get it to, take no damage at all.
I've never
It's a
done it.
nothing kind of attack.
So, do you know anybody in this game who is having a baby? Oh, there's a baby Yoshi.
That's true. It might be a Yoshi.
Maybe Rainy wasn't quite telling Raz everything.
Maybe that wedding was shotgun.
Alright, time for some psychopaths. Wow, that really is fun and run.
Whack-a-mole.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hate Gekit, he's a pain.
I have no idea what enemy Gekit is.
That's really fascinating.
Gekit is the one that hits itself in the Land's End.
Oh, the orange.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'll also hit the that bushy looking guy and wake him up.
No, the Gushy guy is not.
Telling what
Don't miss me or you'll pay. Oh yeah, that's encouraging.
oh, the pressure is
Why
on.
would you be like, "Hey, please hit me," and if you don't, you're going to regret it?
Ow. That was
Ow.
the most painful bird I've ever seen.
What was that bird made out of?
Dark matter?
Styrofoam.
Fucking dark matter, adamantium.
It was made out of rage and whim.
Oop, I see a thief.
Oh gosh.
So yes, earlier today I was searching about on the internet, as I tend to do, and I saw this really neat picture of Thor posed over several broken children's whack-a-mole games. All the children cried.
Did he have a triumphant pose upon him? Like, did he look very...
Yeah, and his armor was smoking too. Mjolnir had seen great battle that day. Many moles had been whacked.
That's awesome.
My gosh,
Well, that's
these guys
how
really
he
do
has
have a
rough
high defense.
I'll tell you one thing, guys. I am not looking forward to this cold weather.
You're not looking forward. I'm the one
Not
without
one bit.
heat.
Yeah. Funny, speaking of heat, my feet are currently being toasty warm thanks to my USB-powered foot warmers.
Oh, they're weak against fear.
USB-powered foot warmers. I wish I were lying.
What? Wait, what?
I have USB-powered feet warmers.
Oh.
This is the thing? This
Yes,
exists?
it totally is.
Hello?
Yeah, if you
The dial is at 375.
you can Google it. If you Google USB-powered feet warmers, you'll get results.
Yeah, George thinks that the dial is off, so he tries turning it up to compensate, but I've been keeping it at 375, and the donuts have been turning out quite good at that temperature, so I just leave it there.
I've been thinking, you ought to tell more donut stories, because people like to know about fixing donuts.
Alright, bye.
Donuts.
Yeah, so for those of you who are not aware, how can I not touch this guy? Hey, what the heck? This is an invisible wall here. Dang it. But anyway, no, there you are. I know you're kicking my butt, so hello, Arrow.
Oh, sorry. I minimized the window to look at something. When I brought it back, I accidentally double-clicked on it.
And you sent an arrow rocketing right up Mario's nose. I hope you're satisfied.
How about you, Mario?
That's his ear.
That's not funny. I had an aunt that lost her sense of smell because of a bottle rocket going right up her nose.
Hey, at least the arrow's not pink anymore. Every time I log on to Megago and get in a session, it automatically gives me a pink as my color. I'm like, why? Do I look like someone who enjoys the color pink?
I could point to a dialogue in Reservoir Dogs. But that was oddly inappropriate. I guess we know whose that one was.
Gee, Mallow. Chill out. That was uncalled for.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely using Terrorize here.
Now, alright, I want to point something out real quick. So, we've already determined that the end game of this game is to save or repair the road so that people can wish again, right? Because, and it's stated, without them, without Star Road, you cannot make wishes. They cannot come true, right?
Correct.
Right.
What was Mallow's wish?
To not be a crybaby?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, no, not Mallow's wish. Well, there's a wish coming up later that also involves Mallow, right?
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen it yet, so...
Yeah.
This might be something you want to bring up later.
Yeah, I think I'll wait for that one. But I think I just found a bit of a plot hole in the game. You know, a game that totally takes itself seriously.
You're really going to get into time travel and alternate reality theory on this one, aren't you?
Doctor Who ain't got nothing on me.
This is going to be a crazy ride, folks, so strap yourselves in now.
Okay, Mallow, you're getting in the wake pin. Like, seriously.
I don't think he heard you. He was asleep.
Let's talk about something a little less serious. Do you suppose that Mallow has the consistency of one of those marshmallows that you find in Count Chocula's cereal, or perhaps Lucky Charms.
I always thought it was more like marshmallow fluff.
I better not lose here.
That would be embarrassing.
Well, with Mario dead, Mallow and Bowser asleep, things aren't in the best of positions to succeed. Sorry, buddy. Does Mallow only have like 8 HP right now?
Yes.
How much does Bowser have?
Let's be honest, Mallow was kind of a
There he goes.
marshmallow to begin with.
Run! Run! Do you have Sia yet? No, you haven't been... Oh, gosh. No!
Oh no! Don't attack me!
Block! Block! Timed hits! Timed hits!
Block it. Block it. You can do it. King Koopa is like the fastest guy ever. You can tell by his stocky legs and his giant armored shell. So surely he can run.
Yeah, especially if, you know, all the Mario Kart games were to go by. He was totally the smallest and fastest one, had the slowest top speed but highest acceleration.
You could use the red essence and just beat the toast out of all of those guys.
That is true. But it would be a shame to waste a red essence on just a random fight.
I'm pretty sure you can actually get more of those. They're just so rare that it's impractical.
I know you can get two...
You can get them randomly from the dreams at
Yes,
the...
yes.
Yeah.
You can. But that's the rarity of them actually popping up is pretty steep.
I summon Yoshi!
Summon the Yoshi!
Muku. Oh! Yay! The Muku key is awesome.
Well, don't game over.
And I'll
Are you
use
gonna
my
Yoshi
last cookie on the other
again?
one.
Alright.
Muku Muku. Short for Mukuru. Which is Japanese for corpse. Think about that.
My gosh, that was close.
Dead corpse.
Why'd I get a pure water?
Horrifying.
Oh, wait. I should heal first before fighting you.
Yeah, you think? Well, you know you could always pull Peach in there for, you know, so she can hurry up. Well, she doesn't have group hug. Does she start off with group hug?
I do not have... Oh, wait. Here's one. No, she does
I'll be
not have...
honest with you.
She did not start with group hug this time. In the original game, sure, she has group hug, but here, no. I would really like to get into special menu.
In the original game, when I get to this point, my de facto team is Mario, Peach, and Bowser. For the rest of the game, that's who I go with. Just because it's well balanced.
I do the same, except Gino instead of Bowser. I always just... like, Mario always considered the, you know, the physical brute, even though that Bowser is much more fitted for the job, but seeing as he can't sub out Mario, I always left all the magic to Gino. He has the buffs, he's got the good offensive spells that can target everybody at that.
Well, see, the reason I always put Bowser in is because, you know, he didn't really need the extra magic to just beat the toast out of everyone in his path.
Yeah, he's a tank.
I could save the magic power for the bosses.
That's right. That is true. He is undoubtedly, like, as tanky as you're ever going to get in this game. So
Bowser reminds me of me. You know, because I have an unstoppable army that will kidnap the princess every time in real life.
Isn't your army drunk half the time?
yeah.
I don't think too much of myself, do I? Look, I like to sit on my throne with my shell made of spikes and breathe fire once in a while. That's what I do.
I can see you taking shots from the shells of defeated Koopas that Mario had destroyed.
They have to learn.
Oh good, I gotta pick me up from that fight. Now, how about a few maple syrups?
I can see that shell being reused for new recruits. Be like, does this smell like beer to you?
Todovsky. What in the world?
Oh, hey,
Wow.
good luck with that.
Haven't seen one of those here before.
A Bahamut. There is a
Two
Bahamut
squares.
in this game.
Well, there was a Bahamut originally, but it was a red one in Bowser's Castle.
Right, yeah, you're right, there was.
But this is...
It certainly wasn't here on the Star Road.
This wasn't here...
Let's...
It's not in the game, period.
Let's just hope it doesn't have the stats that I think it's gonna have.
Well, if it hits you with a Mega Nuke that does all 9 damage, we may have some troubles.
What does that mean?
What
What does that mean? I mean, my initial thought was very immature, but it's...
Look at it this way. You will never find a better victory for Mario than this humble Italian plumber just walking up to a giant fire-breathing evil eye dragon and punching it right in the stomach. To death.
Well...
That's really going to make legends, quite frankly.
Or maybe motivational posters for, you know, offices.
Boom, bam,
That was
pow,
nice.
pow, pow.
I think it's safe to say it's weak against fire. Maybe.
And that was crap. That was absolute crap. You got 5 coins and 6 experience points for that.
Maybe it wasn't as tough as we thought. Let's see, that's Belome. It would really help if I could dodge most of these attacks.
You know, as long as we've been admitting sprite-based foibles from the past, I'd just like to say that those spiky-looking crystal things,
Yeah?
you know, now I realize that it's got like 2 big red eyes with crystal eyebrows. But before, I always thought that it had like 2 little boxing gloves.
I thought that too.
I guess you could see that. I never saw that. That's definitely a way to look at it.
I'm not really sure those are really its eyes, though, because whenever a couple of attacks hit, all the crystals go out and you see this little smiley face on the inside.
Well, I'm thinking
Yeah.
that it's actually not a smiley face. It's like a little critter or something in there. And what
Yeah,
I'm
but
thinking
not-
is that
It's supposed to be a facade. A
yes,
spiky crystal facade.
or maybe like the equivalent of an armored like suit of crystal that it pilots.
Precisely.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Which give you an armor class of 18 at the very least.
Come on. Hey, that's the first time you got that right, buddy. Good job.
Yeah, once I've figured out that watching where the egg is going does diddly squat, I'm just gonna choose at random since it chooses at random.
I remember one playthrough from this game, I figured out some sort of algorithm where I got that thing right every time, but I can't remember how I did it. Like, I could never remember how I did it.
Well, it's possible because there's no such thing as a truly random code or a random number.
Right.
So,
It's like I figured out exactly what the programmers were thinking, and I either got a tie or a win every single time for the entire game.
Well, a tie is not a lose.
Happy.
And once you get that what is it? The lucky inducing item from the frog in the seaside.
Actually, I have the lucky jewel right here.
Oh, look. Oh, you already have it. No, the guy from Molesville gives it to you. The mushroom dude. Actually, you could probably go back. Oh no, I can't remember when you can go back and buy something else from them.
Probably right now. If I think of it, I'll do that after I get out of this place.
I will try to remind you.
Who gave that weasel a hammer?
I think it's a prairie dog.
That is a good question.
I mean, that was just irresponsible.
Oh, sorry, I already read that one.
It's probably some hoodlum children that had one too many hammers on them, and they're like, "Hey, we should totally give it to this guy."
Weasel, prairie dog,
Not knowing
whatever.
that the consequences would never be the same.
It doesn't belong there. That's not where you keep your hammers. Yeah, it's not right.
I also need to buy more flower healing things. Like, seriously.
Yes. I noticed that is one of the big differences in this version, that you actually really kind of need to actively seek them out. Like in the original game, they just kind of fall into your lap.
True.
This one, not so much.
Oh, there we go. That's what I should do against that guy.
Beat him senseless? I like it.
Would be nice if I could figure out the timing of that attack.
Mario,
Also, if you could get Geno Boost down. Just saying.
Mario just headbutted the pavement like a champ.
Thank you for the pick me up. I need that. Level 16. I will raise your special attack now. This place takes longer to get through than I remember. Oh goody, it's this setup again. Really?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. You know, there's not a lot you can do about that.
They are relentless.
Unless you had... Gosh, I can't even think of the next target spell you're going to get for everybody. Like, Bowser's Terrorize isn't doing a whole lot. And
well, it's helpful for these guys because the lizards and the prairie dogs are weak against fear, so that'll weaken their attacks a bit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, Bowser's staying in my party for this place. I wish those guys were weak against fear. Ha! I have the wicked pin now.
Good. Now, isn't Mallow gonna get Snowy next, or do you even have Snowy?
I do not have Snowy yet.
Okay. And Geno's not gonna get Geno, what is it, Blast? Till I think he's got to get Geno Whirl, then he gets Geno Blast.
Oh, with this, who knows?
Well, it seems like the order of the spells hasn't been any different. Has
Really?
it?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it has.
pretty much the same.
I don't even remember. It's It's been a good while since we played, so I'm
I thought most of Mallow's earlier spells were all wacky and messed up. I could be wrong on this.
Well, you know, it actually does kind of make sense that it's taking so long. All these enemies have higher stats. There's new enemies in here. Granted, we've only ran into like one of them once, but you know, all the altered stats now they got more HP and whatnot.
The whole point of this hack is that it's supposed to be harder overall.
Was it? Yeah, I think so. Either that or it was just quote unquote more balanced.
Yeah, the creator actually said more balanced, which is not entirely the case in certain cases.
I just wish he would have left the gimmicks of the fight in. Like, he's taken out pretty much all of them. You know, when first being, you know, when I noticed that Bowyer didn't have the buttons that he turned off.
Which was incredibly disappointing.
To be fair, though, it wasn't really a hard fight to begin with. It was just kind of annoying.
See, what I was thinking is that he turned off, like, 2 buttons at once. That would make the fight infinitely longer, which would be a pain, but it would be more challenging. You could either defend or do one other move. Either attack, use item.
What would have been neat if he had done it so that somehow the B button was also included in the mix, so that sometimes you couldn't even defend.
Yeah, but once Sin figured out exactly how the battle worked, it just became incredibly easy.
Yeah, during the course of the regular game, no one really defended.
Anyway, there's no
point.
This place has been taking quite a while, so I think I'm going to split it into a second video here.
And now that you mention it, this has been incredibly long for the Star Hill.
It has. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We'll catch y'all back in a little bit.
Indeed.
To be continued.
I love that phrase. I don't know why, I just do.
To be continued.
Yeah.